Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is October the 7th, 2020, and this is going to be our Yearn price prediction update. We're going to speak on what occurred into the market since our last video for Yearn, which was on September the 12th. You guys can already visually tell that the market is in a downward spiral. The DeFi space is losing that momentum that occurred in the beginning of September, ending of August timeframe, I would say. What now? So we're going to speak on the performance of what the trap has done against our forecast first, and then we'll speak on, okay, where will Yearn go into the future? Now, before I do, if this is your first time watching our video, you guys appreciate it, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You can join us on all of the social media platforms as well, specifically on our own website, HueFinancial.com. You guys want to see more of our content there too. It's free. All you have to do is come in and sign up. So September the 12th, you guys can see already our expectations was for the market in Yearn to go higher. Let's zoom in and see what really occurred. And you guys can tell that on that particular day, on September the 12th, we placed a caveat on that particular forecast. We told you that even though we're forecasting the trap to increase the value of Yearn, we did not know where the high was going to be at. So we told you anywhere in the green would have to be TP. And literally, if you didn't grab the market on the 12th, even leading into the 13th, then again, you missed out. Okay. And we told you that the caveat on that particular video was around the 6-minute mark, 6 and 7-minute mark. Guys, go ahead and check that video out. It is in our playlist for Yearn, because we did not know. This is a relatively new cryptocurrency, and by it trading at all-time highs on the 12th, we understood that there's no gauge, there's no level or area of discernment that we can follow to determine whether or not this cryptocurrency will really go higher in price. So that's why we told you about the caveat there. So if you did not grab the market on the closure of the 12th, which was about 6.05% at the high, or even on the next following day on the open, 4.14%, then literally we'll be down almost about 64.55% right there. From now, if you were to get out today into the market for Yearn. Okay, so let's go ahead and speak on the market now in Yearn. Because do we need to keep this horizontal line right here? And if you said no, you're correct. Why? Because the market is not trading at this particular price, so we don't need to keep it there. It's our purpose to make sure that our charts are not confusing. Okay, and clearly you can already see that the market in Yearn is in a downtrend, and it's in a very severe downtrend, right? So the only purpose for us to really talk on this video is just to determine where the trap is going to find support. Okay, you can see that the market in Yearn is clearly not a buy. It is clearly in a downtrend. It is clearly showing us weakness. So there's no need for us to continually to probe that and continue to speak on that, because the market is weak. So where will the trap hold support? Now, we don't have too much information in the background of this chart to really distinguish between where really holds support. Now, the first area has already been broken to where the trap needed to hold support. And if you said that $16,000 is that area, you're correct. The market needed to hold support there. And as you can tell today, the market in Yearn is breaking that to the downside. So we got to keep that in mind. $16,000 in or around that particular area. It's not going to be precise, but we understand that this is where it is. So on today's movement so far, we're getting confirmation that that $16,000 area is not going to be maintained. So what's the next area? Well, it's pretty close. I mean, 14,000. Ultimately, that support area is around $12,000. Okay, that's where it is. So looking at Yearn on a 3 day basis, this is extremely weak. We have a day and 13 hours left, but given what we have so far plastered on this price chart, there's no emphasis of market strength being revealed. So already we're playing the continual weakness in the market for Yearn. 4 more days on this weekly chart. You guys can see right here that the market is weak. So on the weekly chart, I'm seeing that $12,000 area being pretty good area support into the market in Yearn. So that's going to be a TP area for us for support. And then ultimately I can see it right there at 14,000. So it's about $644 away from that now. Those will be the 2 areas that we will have to eye in the market in Yearn to at least see some support coming to the market, to at least allow the trap to show us that he's coming in and participating in propping up the market there. And it's not yet, but that will have to be our support areas that we will have to visually wait for to see if he'll be able to actually hold it. Okay, so for us, we're going to go ahead and put a forecast into the market in Yearn on a daily basis to continually see the weakness play out. And we're going to play the short end of it. That's our forecast, is to continue to let the market in Yearn go lower. And our premise, our basis will be for this market to hit, or at least try to find a trap, come in and participate around $14,000 initially. So that will be a very shallow area TP of about 5%. Okay, looking for that market to really try to hold some support there. It has a chance, but given the amount of weight that is pushing down on Yearn, that $14,000 area looks to be in jeopardy of being broken to the downside. So we're going to continue to play a little bit of this weakness into the market in Yearn. 14,000 all the way back down to around $12,000 to be areas that we need to watch for the trap to come in and play some support. Ultimately, we could go all the way back down to $6,000, $8,000 if that continued weakness and the non-interest and lack of demand continues to be seen in this market for Yearn. So yeah, market is weak, and we have identified our areas of where we're looking for the trap to come in and hold support. And from there, we'll come back in and update you all on what occurred in his performance. And it's just that simple. So I want you to tell me, where is the support at into the market for Yearn? For us, we're looking for 14,000 initially and then 12,000, right? So where do you see it? Tell us with a comment in the comment section. And that's it. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and we'll speak again on our next video, okay?